Hello, friends, family, media, hello, world. This been on my mind for a couple of days, and I was gonna wait until the end of this week, but it's in me, so I gotta tell it. It's another testimony, but it's a message in this testimony. God is bringing stuff back to my remembrance that I forgot all about, and I'm gonna start writing this stuff down. God is putting it in my heart to write some of the things down about my life and my past. I, this here, what I'm about to explain to y'all, of what happened, I forgot all about this. I had to laugh at it myself thinking about it because I forgot. It's when I was a freshman. Now, this is something to encourage the high school kids. I was a freshman. I was going to Collins High School, but everybody that I graduated with out of Marconi didn't go to college. It was only a few people in my church that went to college, and one girl from Marconi, but she left the 7th grade, and that was Teresa Lee. So I call myself ditching my school to go to the schools where everybody was at. And everybody that I graduated with went either to Westinghouse or they went to Marshall. So I tried Westinghouse first, and I'm going to tell what I did. Now, with Westinghouse, I got away with it, but Marshall, I didn't. Westinghouse, you got to have an ID to be able to get into them schools. I played like I left my ID at home, so they gave me a temporary pass that you stick on you. And so I went in there and I seen my sisters and some of everybody that went to Westinghouse High School. Nobody tricked on me. And I hung in there for a little while just to see some of the people that I went to school with. Reminding you, I'm ditching school. To see some of the people I went to school with, because didn't nobody go to Collins that I went to school. It was like I was there by myself, and I was missing the people, the neighborhood rather. So I went to Westinghouse and did it for a while, and I stayed for a little while and hurry up and got out of there, and went back to my school, And so I called myself doing this another day. I was like, I'm gonna try Marshall. So me and this girl Frankie went to Marshall. We did the same thing. Told them we forgot our IDs. Our IDs are at home. They gave us a pass. They gave us the temporary pass. We stuck on us. There was a temporary ID that you wear a stick on you. We got in there. And we went into the lunchroom part and sat down like we was going at the school. I remember seeing Clifton Yates. We call him Red. At that time, he had the Jerry curls in his head. I seen Vernon Davis. We call him Brown Bomber. And there was a couple more people that I saw. Everybody was at that I was there at Marshall. So somebody told on me. Me and Frankie, we sitting there talking. I forgot the girls that we were sitting with that both of us knew at the table. When I looked up, I see a woman pointing my way and two cops with her. They was pointing at our table. So I said, Frankie, get up. They pointing at us. So they was coming towards the table, and they seen us getting up. They said, "Hey, come here." So we just broke. So the police was running behind us. That was my first and only time being chased by the police. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, I feel like a criminal. So we just running. I mean, we was going. They couldn't catch us or nothing, but we did one stupid thing. We called ourselves hiding in the girls' bathroom. I was like, shoot, them men, they ain't gonna come in the girls' bathroom. And we got on the toilet stools and stood on the toilet stools so they won't see our feet. And we were stupid. We got on the toilet stool, and standing on it so they won't see our feet or whatnot. They came in there. They started kicking them doors in. If I'm not mistaken, I don't want to be telling no lie. But I think they kicked the door in on somebody that was using the washroom that was in there. But they kicked the door in and seen us. They snatched both of us off the toilets and they handcuffed us and put us in the car. We felt just like criminals. Like, oh, we're going to jail. We're going to jail. So they was talking to us at the police station, and they was getting on us and lecturing us, talking some sense to us. But I always had to be the one to get smart or crack a joke or something. I turned around and tell Frank, I said, well, at least we was at school. Just wasn't our school. We was at school and we was cracking up. We started laughing at each other, laughing about that. And she was really busting up when I said that. I'm like, at least we was at school. That police got his cigarette and popped it at us. And it went past our face. I kid you not. And it was still lit. And he was cussing and said, do you think I'm effing? You know what he said? Do you think I'm playing with y'all? This is serious business. Do you know y'all can go to the Audi home for trespassing in these schools and this and that? Said we should make you spend the night, stay in jail for 3 nights. They said, but we're gonna release y'all. Y'all parents gotta come and get y'all. Call your parents and tell them to come and pick y'all up. They let us use the phone and call our parents. Boy, my cousin Big Drag came up there and picked us up. I kid you not. That whooping that I got when I got home, they should have kept me for 3 nights in jail if I knew that I was gonna get a whooping like that. And I can remember my auntie sharing, people saying, "You gonna get your black butt out my house." Now, to shorten the story of that, eventually I kept ditching school. I didn't do that no more, but I kept ditching school, and I eventually had dropped out. And it used to hurt me so much. I never showed it, but it used to hurt me on the inside when I used to see some of the people I went to school with or other folks going on their proms and all that. It used to tear me up on the inside because that stuff I had always wanted to do. I didn't expect my life to turn out the way that it did, but it did. Especially when you get around the wrong people and hanging around the wrong crowds and trying to fit in. That's what happens. But eventually down the line, when I gave my life to God, that's when school came back and I took a test to get my high school diploma. I flunked it twice, and then I took it a third time and passed and got my high school diploma. Then I started doing some college courses and stuff, the College of Office Technology. And I graduated, from there and got my certificate and stuff. Then I did some courses at East West University. But my thing is, I had prayed to the Lord that my children won't drop out of school and they won't go through the things that I went through. My oldest daughter went through a few things, but she came out a champ. She finished high school. She graduated out of high school. She's in college. And she turned around and got me my daughter. She's doing good in school. She done graduated. She's in high school now. And she always doing her homework and everything. And I'm so proud of my kids. Because I was afraid that the way that I was, it would go down on my kids. But that didn't happen. And I know what the reason is behind that. Because I prayed to the Lord for one. And second, I changed my life. So my message, while telling that story to you high school kids, stay in school. Don't drop out. Education. That's the thing. Get that education. You can be whatever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do in life. Make some changes. Y'all are the future right now. Y'all are future. You can be whatever you want to be. Hey, you never know. You might be the next president, next top model, next doctor, next lawyer, next singer. Next person on the NBA, we don't know. But you can make it happen. All things are possible through Christ. And get that education. Put God first. Get that education. Don't drop out of school. Don't try to fit in with the crowds, because you're going to pay for it later. It might feel good and you might seem tough and bad then, while you're doing it. But down the line, you'll think about it, and especially when you are creative and when you got motives, you got great motives, you got great talents, and you got great giftings. It will hurt you down the line that you ain't do nothing. Now, I know I done lived, my daughter them called it a savage life, but it was some that I grew up with, or I was around and amongst that was way wilder than I was. But I can't tell about them. I can only tell about me. And I lived a wild life, and my freshman year, I'm glad my daughters and them doing good, making good grades and stuff. I'm up there ditching school, getting chased by the police. Finish school. Get your education. Be all that you can be in this life. Make a change in this world through your life. Be a leader. God bless you. I hope y'all receive my message. God bless you. God keep you. And stay with the Lord. Be blessed, you all. God bless you.